What's going on, webheads, and welcome back to day 3 of our second annual Spider Pops 25 Days of Christmas. And today we're going to be putting up some pretty awesome Marvel Mystery Ornaments up on the tree. We got 8 of them to open up for all of you guys, and should be a pretty webtastic holiday video, so hopefully you guys stick around till the end. Alright, and yeah, we actually got 8 of these Hallmark Mystery Ornaments to open up for all of you guys today on the channel. These are pretty cool. We actually found these at a local Walmart, which is pretty cool. And something that was pretty cool about it, because I was actually worried about not being able to actually get the Spider-Man out of it, because if you guys can see right there, I'm not sure if it's actually focused, but this is actually the whole line of characters you can actually get out of these mystery ornaments. And one of them I'm looking forward to getting is the Infinity Gauntlet, because I think that is pretty cool. But if you see, we actually got the whole case right there, and it actually had a little display one right there, and we actually got the whole case because the display one was actually the Spider-Man ornament. So just in case we didn't get one out of the mystery ones that we got, we actually do have one of the Spider-Man ornaments right there. So if you guys can see him right there, it is pretty uncanny. Matches up very well with the Spider Pop suit, but I actually think this one is kind of funny because the way they actually have his eyes, they're kind of like drooping down, which I think is pretty neat looking, because it kind of reminds me of that sad looking, I don't even think he was actually part of Looney Tunes, but that sad looking like droopy faced dog that was in like the old school cartoons.
Haste makes waste.
I'll have to put a clip about what I'm talking about in here so you guys don't think I'm crazy. But yeah, just the kind of art style on these ornaments I think is very similar to that, and I think that is pretty cool. But we do actually have a Spider-Man one right here, just in case we don't pull one out of these mystery ornament capsules right here. So we're just going to set this guy right up. He actually does not come with string to actually hang him on the tree, because he's actually just the display one. So if we don't manage to pull a Spider-Man, we'll have to confiscate one of these strings from the other ornaments so we can actually hang him up on the tree. Otherwise, I believe we actually do have Christmas ornament hangers somewhere. But yeah, just pretty cool. We actually have 7 of these that we can actually get out of this set, and we have 8 of them to open up here on the channel. So we can actually get Loki, Spider-Man, Groot, Iron Man, Captain America, Black Panther, and then the Infinity Gauntlet. The Infinity Gauntlet I think is really cool, and I think they actually have a good lineup of characters this year. I believe we only got a couple of the mystery ones for last year, and I believe the only ones we were actually able to pull was, I think we got 2 Spider-Mans and a Captain America that are actually both on the Spider Pops Christmas tree right now. But yeah, these are just pretty cool. I believe I'm actually going to take off the gloves on my suit so I can actually open these up better. And alright, we'll just set the case down right here and start pulling them out from the box. So yeah, we'll just start off with the first one right here. Pretty cool that we were actually able to find a decent amount of them this year. I believe last year when we actually started looking for ornaments, they're all pretty much already sold out, but we actually got this case, I believe, like somewhere like mid-November, so we are definitely on top of it this year in terms of getting the mystery ornaments, so that is pretty cool. And I think the capsules they actually come in are a lot cooler than they were last year, because I think they actually came in like plastic blind bags last year, but these ones, they're actually in these like solid plastic containers that say Hallmark Mystery Ornaments on them, and they have a question mark around the side, which I think is really cool. But it looks like they just open up like so, just like a treasure chest, and that's pretty cool and awesome. So first up, we actually got ourselves the Infinity Gauntlet. So this was the other one we were actually looking for. This is a really cool ornament. I am a big fan of this one, and it actually has all the Infinity Stones on there. I think that's really cool. It actually has the Mind Stone right in the middle right there, and that one is actually like a gem that they put in it. The other ones are just kind of painted plastic, which no big deal. It still looks like a really awesome ornament, but I really love that they actually were able to put the little gem inside of there for the Mind Stone. So that is really cool. Really stoked that we don't have to worry about getting that one. So we already have the 2 ornaments that we kind of wanted out of this year's Hallmark Mystery Ornaments anyway, so that is pretty cool. So we'll just put him right up there next to Spider-Man, and yeah, just really cool. Really stoked I was able to pull the Infinity Gauntlet out of the first one. Definitely a cool ornament, and is going to look really fly on the Spider Pops tree. So with that being said, let's just move on to the next one. Let's see what we get next. And make sure, if you guys aren't already, if you guys are new to the channel, that you guys are subscribed with bell notifications turned on, because we will be continuing to release videos every day for the rest of the 25 days of December. And up next, we are already on a good run, so not going to complain about this at all. But we opened up this next one, and we already have a Spider-Man one, and this one is actually on a string, so we can hang this one on the Spider Pops Christmas tree nice and easily. But pretty cool. Not going to complain about Spider-Man doubles really ever, just because Spider-Man is the greatest superhero of all time, so I'm not going to be upset about getting any more Spider-Man Spider-Man merch. So we got another one of the Droopy Eyes Spider-Man ornaments right there, and pretty cool. We don't have to worry about having to switch over one of these strings to the display Spider-Man. So really nice that we actually have one to put up on the tree right there. But yeah, just pretty cool. Already got ourselves 2 Spider-Man ornaments, already matching with the trend of last year, because we managed to pull 2 of them out of the mystery bags last year. So that is pretty cool. But yeah, let's just move on to the next one and see if we can get a different ornament out of this one. And these capsules just open up really nicely. I'm actually a big fan of how they actually have these presented, just because like I thought they were going to be a little bit more difficult to open just based on the shape of them, but they just really pop open, just kind of like those treasure chests that you used to get whenever you lost a tooth when you were little. But yeah, they are pretty cool. And cool, we got a brand new one right here. We actually already got this year's version of both of the ornaments we actually pulled from last year's blind bags, but we actually got ourselves this year's version of Captain America, and I am actually a pretty big fan of this one. I think it actually looks a little bit better than last year's version. They're both pretty cool. I think this one is just slightly different. But yeah, definitely a big Captain America fan. I was a huge fan of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, one of the best shows that they actually released on Disney Plus this year.
I'm sorry, wait, who are you? Captain America.
Once again, if you guys decide not to watch that one and skip out on that one, I definitely think that you guys missed out. New Captain America Sam Wilson is definitely everything that Captain America should represent. I thought they really did a good job on that storytelling wise. So really cool here that we actually have the Hallmark ornament of Captain America this year. And we are just going to put him up right next to the other ornaments. And let's get into the next one. All right, we got 4 open so far. We have 4 left open, I believe, because I believe we did actually only buy 8. But we got 2 Spider-Mans, 1 Captain America, and an Infinity Gauntlet. So super cool. Already a pretty awesome ratio that we were able to get. Pretty much all the ones that I actually wanted to get, we were able to pull. So very exciting there. Let's just open up this next one and let's see if we get a new one. All right, pretty cool. This next one, I was actually looking forward to getting this one hopefully as well, now that we actually already have the Spider-Man. But now we actually have a Mr. Stark Hallmark ornament to put right next to the Spider-Man, and that is really cool. I know there was a lot of people when Captain America Civil War came out and Spider-Man actually made his first appearance in the MCU were not a big fan that Tony Stark actually made his suit, and that Iron Man was actually a big part of the MCU version of Spider-Man's story. But I was actually a huge fan of it when I was little growing up. Like, one of the first games I ever remember playing was actually Ultimate Alliance on the PlayStation 2, and I remember my dad and I used to play that together on co-op, and you could pick pretty much whatever superhero you wanted, and this was before any of like the team-up movies or anything, so it was a really solid game. And I remember I used to always pick Spider-Man to play as, and my dad would actually pick Iron Man. So Iron Man and Spider-Man has always been like a superhero connection that has always made sense to me. So I was definitely pretty stoked whenever they introduced Spider-Man having a connection and mentorship from Iron Man in the MCU movies. So definitely not something I was ever going to complain about, but there are definitely some fans within the Spider-Man fan base that are not a big fan of Tony Stark's involvement in the Spider-Man origin story in the MCU. We'll just set him up next to the other ones, and let's just move on to the final 3 that we have to open. All right, so far we've only gotten 1 double, and that would be the Spider-Man one, so not a bad double to get. I am not going to complain. Looks like the only other ones we have to get are going to be Loki, Groot, and Black Panther. So maybe we can get lucky and pull those 3 out of these final 3. I definitely have my doubts because I've never really been that lucky, but we're just going to open up this capsule right here and let's see what we get. Once again, not going to complain, but we do got ourselves another double, but it is okay because the double we actually managed to pull right here is another Spider-Man. So we've got 3 Spider-Man ornaments to hang on this tree, and I am not going to complain. I love it when my Spider-Pop's Christmas tree is able to be stacked up with all of the Spider-Man ornaments. So we're just going to set up this double right next to the other 2, and let's move on to the final 2, and let's see if we can get any of the other 3 that we were actually missing from the set. All right, it looks like I may have miscounted. I believe we may have actually had 9, because we actually do have 3 more to open, including this one. So we got 2 more after this one. We still have a chance to get the remaining figures from the set, so we will just have to see. I believe I actually miscounted and may have just counted the one that actually came with the case. With that being said, we do still have 3 of them to open up for you guys on the channel. So let's see which ones we get out of this one. And I bet you guys can't guess what's inside this one. Spider-Man. All right, so we got ourselves our 4th Spider-Man Hallmark ornament from this year, and I think this is really good luck. This is the Spider Pops YouTube channel, and we are working every day to become the best Spider-Man you can be, so not every day you get to pull 4 straight Spider-Man Hallmark ornaments out of a mystery package. Usually it's a bit of a struggle to actually get any of the Spider-Man figures that come in mystery sets. I believe I had to buy like 15 of the Marvel Studios mystery Lego minifigures just to get one of the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man's actually come with that, which is a really cool Lego figure from a really awesome episode of the What If series. But we definitely did have to buy like 15 of those to actually get one of those, and then we ended up with like 3 of them at the end. So nothing I'm going to complain about because they are looking really fly with all of my other Spider-Man Legos. But yeah, pretty cool. We just pulled our 4th straight Spider-Man Hallmark ornament, and we have 2 more left to open. So let's see if we can pull 2 more Spider-Mans, or we can pull one of the other ones that we don't already have in the set. It's going to be very interesting to see, but we're just going to pop the plastic off of this one right here and open up this second to last Hallmark Mystery Ornament we have to open up for today's day 3 video. And all right, second to last mystery ornament right here. We're going to open it up, and we do got another double, but this is a different double. We actually do got ourselves another Iron Man, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to complain. I believe this is the first double Hallmark ornament I've gotten in general that is anything other than Spider-Man. So definitely pretty interesting to add some variety to the tree, and I'm not going to complain. Iron Man is still a really cool hero because everywhere I go, I still see his face, and it is just a very difficult time whenever we see Tony Stark around. But we got another Tony Stark to add to the Spider Pops Christmas tree, and that leaves us with one final Hallmark Mystery Ornament left to open. So we will see if we get either the Loki, Groot, or Black Panther, or if we actually get another double from the set. So we will just have to see, and we are just going to pop this open, and the anticipation is absolutely riveting right now. We are just going to have to see what we get inside of this ornament.
Well, we're waiting.
And so far, I'm actually like not too upset with the variety that we've gotten. Like, I really wanted the Infinity Gauntlet, and we were able to pull that first thing here. So already a pretty successful mystery opening video, and we're just going to see what's in this last Hallmark Mystery Ornament, and I'm sure it is going to be a very webtastic ornament regardless of what is inside. But yeah, let's just open this bad boy up in 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
All right, and we're just going to pop this open, and you guys want to comment down below what you think's inside this mystery ornament right here, because I don't think we've ever gotten this lucky before on a video ever. But if we open this ornament up right here, 5 is actually one of my all-time favorite numbers. That was the first number I actually wore in football. So today, we actually managed to pull 5 Spider-Man mystery ornaments, and that is pretty killer, really awesome right there. We just got a whole pile of Spider-Man mystery ornaments right there, and we bought this whole case just because I was worried I wasn't going to be able to even pull one. And we do actually have one that doesn't even have a string on it, because that was actually the display ornament. But right here, if you guys see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 Spider-Man Hallmark mystery ornaments right there. One of them does not have a string, so I'll have to put a leftover ornament hanger on him to be able to hang him up in the tree. But look at that, we just got a nice array of Spider-Man Hallmark mystery ornaments, and I am not going to complain whatsoever. That looks absolutely sick to me, and it is going to look absolutely fantastic above the Christmas tree. Yeah, just a really cool array of Funko ornaments. We got literally every one that we actually wanted. I'm pretty excited that we were actually able to get the Iron Man as well as the Captain America. Those are both really amazing OG Avengers, and then the Infinity Gauntlet is absolutely spectacular. I really love the way that they were able to add that little gem inside for the Mind Stone. But yeah, just really awesome. A really cool set of Marvel Mystery Ornaments that they were actually released this year from Hallmark. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments down below if you guys actually managed to open up any of these and which Hallmark ornaments you guys actually got, because I'm pretty stoked with the array of ornaments that we were able to pull this year. But yeah, just a pretty webtastic day 3 for our second annual Spider Pops 25 Days of Christmas. And we are going to be coming right back at you tomorrow with another webtastic video. So make sure you guys subscribe with bell notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of the webtastic holiday action that we will be releasing for this year's second annual Spider Pops 25 Days of Christmas, because you are definitely not going to want to miss out on any of those. It is sure to be an absolutely webtastic time. But yeah, I believe that is going to do it for today's day 3 of 25 Days of Christmas on the Spider Pops channel. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. But yeah, that is going to do it for today's day 3 on the Spider Pops channel. So make sure you guys are staying safe out there, staying frosty, and having fun, of course. Have an amazing rest of your day, webheads. Bye-bye.